Boy Scouts has deep roots in sustainability. Over the past century, Boy Scout programs have instilled millions of youth with a sense of environmental stewardship. In outdoor classrooms around the world, Scouts have learned the importance of protecting and preserving the nature we all enjoy. Situated on over 10,000 acres adjacent to the New River Gorge National River in West Virginia, the Summit Bechtel Family National Scout Reserve will be the premier destination for Scouts and visitors from around the world, offering an unparalleled outdoor experience. Beyond its appeal as a high-adventure base, this latest national facility offers an opportunity to explore conservation and sustainability as never before, taking the Scouts from green to deep green.
And just about every aspect of what we're doing on this site, we're incorporating into it that sustainability model and concept as we move forward.
The incredible beauty belies its decades as a timbering and coal mining site. Upon acquiring the land in 2009, the Boy Scouts of America worked with the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection to restore and heal the property. Green infrastructure strategies were employed along with habitat restoration and reforestation efforts.
Certainly in West Virginia, our natural resources are our greatest asset. But the balance is how you reclaim that land. 10,000 acres into this paradise for young men and women and adults to come to and enjoy. It's just the perfect example of how that balance has to be created between what you have, how you use it, and extract the resources that you need, but leave it to still be a treasure in the state.
Even from the beginning, when we started to design this facility, we did it in a way that it laid easy on the land. We used the natural topography where we could. We located campsites and trails and roads so that the minimal amount of earth would have to be moved and we could actually work those things into the natural landscape. Where we could on the site, we also used native materials, even things right down to the aggregate used for the roads. And we used over 300,000 tons of rock on the site to build our roads and our trails, but that took over 26,000 dump trucks off of local roads as we were building this project.
Water conservation efforts at the site include gray water recycling, ambient temperature showers with low-flow shower heads, rainwater collection, composting toilets and wastewater treatment. Recycling and composting programs are also in place. The Boy Scouts have plans to extend the offerings at the Summit Bechtel Family National Scout Reserve to visitors from the general public. Recently, the Boy Scouts hosted a group of local school children in a pilot program aimed at sustainability education outreach. At first, the kids weren't sure what to think about sustainability.
Sustainability is the ability to I really don't know. I can't think of anything.
I don't know.
To prolong something?
I honestly don't know.
Maybe I'll find out what it means here.
The Boy Scouts of America have been long involved in conservation and sustainable practices for over 100 years.
Finding out about sustainability was exactly what the students were there to do. They began by learning about the reclamation efforts at the summit.
Great hardwood resource here in West Virginia, but you can see the size of the trees they took off. And take a look around us now. Do we see any really big trees like that? No. Okay, so this area's been mined several times, okay? And it has been timbered several times, and that timber has been used for the mine.
They took an old piece of mining property that was being used for nothing and was just sitting aside, and they made it a Scout Jamboree site.
It was cool how most of the stuff around here was built from materials that are around here and how they planted a lot of the trees. It's good for the environment.
They catch and drain out, and we filter water again and again and again to reuse it.
Oh, I thought it was really cool that it was providing jobs for people around here, and I think it said about 90% of the workers were from the local West Virginia area.
If you came here and saw this, you would have no idea that it was a mining place beforehand.
After the reclamation tour, the students next had the opportunity to visit the Sustainability Treehouse.
Okay, the Sustainability Treehouse is just a tremendous tool for teaching sustainability. It's actually 2 classrooms suspended in the forest camping. There's lots of hands-on things for the kids to do. It's a place to explore and to discover.
The Sustainability Treehouse is a living playground, a net zero structure with solar panels and wind turbines. The 6,000 square foot facility is targeting the Living Building Challenge, the world's most rigorous green building program, which requires that the treehouse produce and manage all of its own energy, water, and waste on site.
To me, one of the most exciting things about the Sustainability Treehouse is that at every level, it's a totally different array of experiments, and whether it's about plant life or animal life or historic knowledge. They have taken something in one location and incorporated so many different learning experiences and questions for students to ponder. How can we fix this? How can we make it better so that not only will they enjoy it, but their children and their grandchildren will enjoy it.
As the kids explored the treehouse, they each came away with their own insights.
Anything you can learn here, you can take home and try.
We could just save so much money and so much electricity just from changing a simple light bulb.
I really liked the pledge wheel where they spun it and they were able to see the different ways to be sustainable.
When we could use other forms of energy like solar or hydro or wind energy.
I think we should all try to go into solar energy because it saves the earth.
I love the hands-on, that's how I learned. So coming here and being able to see what they've done with the sustainability and how they're helping the work with nature, and I think that it's really cool that they're letting us come and see that.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour.
Certainly, the kids had come a long way in their understanding of sustainability.
I'd say sustainability is the ability to use the natural environment around us for energy.
Learning how to recycle and reuse instead of just wasting everything.
To leave enough for the next generation and take just enough for this generation.
Making sure to not leave too big of a footprint for the future and to use what resources you need but not overuse them.
Local school children from West Virginia, from kindergarten through postgraduate work, have so much to gain from being here. To see the trees, to see the water, and then to understand about that balance. How do you keep nature at its fullest so children can come here and live it? And that's even better than the chemistry lab. It's just, it doesn't get any better than that.
Overall, people coming here and they see, okay, you can do this, and it actually helps. It's new knowledge that most people may not have known about. And it, I guess, can encourage them to do the same thing in their households.
At the Summit Bechtel Family National Scout Reserve, sustainability is a cornerstone in both design and day-to-day operations. By sharing its commitment through educational outreach, the Boy Scouts is preparing the next generation of environmental stewards.
We have the capabilities to do anything we want. We just have to put time and effort into it.
You can make a difference even if you're just one person.